Tim Dwight in motion. Here's the handoff to LaDainian Tomlinson, who pops it up. Tomlinson still running and gets to the Denver 42. A 17-yard gain.
And Gus, if this Denver Bronco defense has a weakness, it's inside at the tackle position. Straight ahead, LaDainian Tomlinson, look at that hole. One of the great assets of this Denver Broncos team is the speed of their linebackers. How do you neutralize speed? You run right at them. They're a little undersized. You see the hole for LaDainian.
Down and 10 at the 42. Here's Tomlinson once again. A steady diet expected. Tomlinson breaking tackles, and he gets to the 30. Tomlinson makes the first man miss, gets down the sideline. High stepping. Tomlinson. Tackle from behind. 4 yards. LaDainian straight ahead, pops it out with room. LaDainian Tomlinson to the
good today, but it's a sad story nonetheless, guys.
John Butler passing away on April 11th as Tomlinson gets up the field. Flag on the play.
Ball game. On a 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. Tomlinson again, this time off tackle, through a hole. And Tomlinson fights his way. Ball spotted just short of the 35. Breeze, handoff. Tomlinson makes a cut. Great move by Tomlinson. And a 4-receiver look. Handoff. Tomlinson. Cut back. LaDainian Tomlinson gets to the outside. Predictions. Baltimore leads at 24-3. Breeze sets it up to the safety valve. LaDainian Tomlinson and a strong 3rd and 1. Neal in motion. Handoff. Tomlinson taking it to the outside. And a first down. Orlando Brown has come to the game defensively. And the give is to Tomlinson. Takes it in for the touchdown.
For the Chargers, it's just a matter of pride. They pull the backside guard, Kevin Garman, and then they're able to bounce it out. He's able to get into the end zone before Will Dips, the safety, can come up and make a play. It's just the speed of Tomlinson, the power of the offensive.
Tomlinson appeared to be on his way to a big day. This is his 23rd carry. Through a lane, Tomlinson to the 30. Diego trails by 2 touchdowns. Breeze, play action. Has time in the pocket, now flushed out, in trouble, little floater. Tomlinson, down the sideline, Tomlinson. Out of
on the reverse to Parker. LaDainian Tomlinson breaks into the secondary and has 11 yards. That's Dondre Gilliam, just activated, number 10. And Tomlinson breaking into the secondary and another first down to the 25-yard line. And a long 6. The throwback to Breeze, and he's at the 10. He dives for the pylon. Did he make it?
Yes.
Touchdown. Tomlin.
This is not a legal play if Breeze is under center, but because he's in shotgun formation, he's an eligible receiver. And he takes it out of the shotgun and catches the Raider defense.
Tomlinson finds some room. Squirts out to the 28-yard. That capped a 92-yard drive in 11 plays. Tomlinson makes the corner and goes out of bounds after Dondre Gilliam and Kasim Osgood. And breaking free is Tomlinson at the 30, the 20, down the sidelines, touchdown San Diego. LaDainian Tomlinson.
The thing that's going to happen here today is that LaDainian Tomlinson is going to get the football. What in the world are the Raiders doing defensively? Look at that hole. Look at the hole. That hole was a good 15 feet across in this league.
Tomlinson out in the open again to the 35-yard line. And fifth, a significant duty today. Tomlinson taking tackles and picks up the first.
Running it in for the touchdown.
Diving in the dirt.
Here's Tomlinson getting the carry. Stutter step. Tomlinson crosses the 20-yard line.
To really mount a serious attack on offense.
Breeze on the screen for Tomlinson. Breaks a tackle. And Tomlinson
uniforms at home.
Cousin of Swami.
Yeah, he is the Swam's cousin. 13-0 the Chargers. And then LaDainian Tomlinson with the team up 13-6. All the way, 70 yards and a 200-yard day. Could Marty get a win in the town where he...
Back comes.
Second and 10 from the 46. Little screen set up to Tomlinson across the 50 and a first down. Shotgun to begin this sequence. Breeze throws, catch is made by LaDainian Tomlinson, and Tomlinson takes. Here's the first down play, and he will throw, and he swings it to the outside, and that's Tomlinson, and Tomlinson steps out of bounds, a yard or two shy of the first down, 6-yard line. Tomlinson, he's got the first down before he's taken down by goal from the 1, and they finally get in. Tomlinson, he says enough already.
Made the Dolphins think pass, react to pass, and then they just ran the ball to LaDainian Tomlinson. That's a move that he makes here. And he starts and he holds him to the outside.
And then brings it inside the 5. LaDainian Tomlinson, touchdown. Wait a minute. Flutie Magic still.
On second and 10, the pitch to Tomlinson. First down and more. Down the sidelines. One man to beat. LaDainian Tomlinson takes it all the way. 73 yards for a Chargers touchdown.
Of the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have a chance to make the play at the point. The corner right here has got to make that play. Kenny Irvin has got to come up and make that play. And then where's the help? Nothing from the inside. And here's the speed. Here's what makes LT special.
Combined offense by the Chargers and the Vikings so far. Flutie goes back across the field to Tomlinson. Has a first down and more as he hurdles out of bounds.
Of the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have a chance to make the play at the point. The corner right here has got to make that play. Kenny Irvin has got to come up and make that play. And then where's the help? Nothing from the inside. And here's the speed. Here's what makes LT special.
Caldwell to the right. Third down and 3 for the Chargers. And they pick up the first as Flutie connects with line of grid. Chargers start from their own 4. Tomlinson cuts to the outside. 73-yard touchdown earlier. And this time he is forced out of bounds at the, we'll wait for the spot, at the 41-yard line.
But can he explode? Man, can he explode. He never gave the Vikings a chance. He broke the line of scrimmage over there. The excellent block that time by Lorenzo Neal and Damian McIntosh, and then 55 yards, and the race is on.
Second down and 5. Here's Tomlinson
At the edge.
Yep. First and goal. Tomlinson. Touchdown. Made it look easy.
In those legs. Right behind Corey Raymer. Along with Kelvin Garmin. Untouched. The ability just to cut, just hugging the left guard, Kelvin Garmin, walking into that end zone. And I haven't seen many plays like that in the NFL where your feature receiver stands at the end.
The National Football League, and that perhaps makes a statement as well. Big hole for Tomlinson, a nice move, and now it's a foot race. Torrey James finally brought him down. A pickup of 38 yards for LaDainian Tomlinson.
See, this is why he's one of the best. You make one mistake, he gets a great block from the offensive line. You make one mistake against LT, and he's gone. Now, there are no holds. I mean,
Right, and that comeback by the Ravens, so that means Cincinnati has to win to stay tied for the lead in the North. Tomlinson will have something to say about 14-7 here, but the Chargers are on the move, trailing by 7. Tomlinson squirts through and bulls his way to another. Tomlinson, the deep back. Play action. Screen. Tomlinson finds a little running room and makes the most of it. Down to the Torrey James does to Boston. 2nd and 2. Flutie, Tomlinson. Oh, brought down hard. Flutie under pressure, but gets rid of it to Tomlinson. LaDainian stag. Tomlinson. Touchdown.
Just power blocking by the offensive line, and LT once again finding the hole, showing his power. This guy's really
6 plays, 80 yards, and here's the touchdown again.
just a good read by Tomlinson, and good blocking by the offensive line. And suddenly, we're looking at a 7-point.
Tomlinson, touchdown! His 9th of the year.
And as you can see, he couldn't recover from that hit. The offensive line stepped up big. They go overload on that side. Damian McIntosh just crushes the entire side of that.
And Tomlinson has had to suffer not as many carries as the other 1,000-yard rushers. He gets a call here, 45-50, and then horse-collared at the 48 by Drew.
With that last throw by Flutie.
Hand off to Tomlinson, breaks into the clear, could go all the way, he's at the 50. Wesley chases him, 30, and gets him out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Tomlinson, and he's got a penchant for that. He'll hold him, and then boom, he'll break one off for 50 or more. That one for 55 yards.
One of Dick Vermeil's season-long laments is the inability of his team in the second half to put somebody away when they've got a lead at halftime. And look what's happening so far. And if it's not for the great hustle by Greg Wesley,
Tomlinson was 5 years old when Flutie won the Heisman. There's Tomlinson, and he puts his head down and crosses.
Second possession for San Diego. Keep it on the ground. Tomlinson, a nice cut back to the right.
Well, this is why you...
106, and that's a minus 103, the largest deficit in the NFL. And Tomlinson, left side, still on his feet, and that's a great San Diego from the 17. Flutie on the boot. Reverses his field, in trouble. Tomlinson wide open. And this is going to be a San Diego touchdown.
And that's what you get out of
first. And let's take another look.
And here's LaDainian's way here. Now he's going to drift all the way out. He was looking here. The post was covered. And he found the back. LaDainian, who
push it back to the 23-yard line. Flutie will throw it. Tomlinson, nice little move, and dives down. Flutie from the shotgun. Guns it complete. This is going to be a first down and lots more. Tomlinson, no one will catch him. Wow. LaDainian Tomlinson,
he's right here. He's going to run that same what's called a close over. Close over, should have got help right here. That should have had a combination coverage for the linebacker. But watch, nobody can catch him. Runs right through the whole defense. Wow, Caldwell put his hands up as quick as you did. Caldwell was on the field. He said, touchdown, that's our man.
And the Chargers looking for more here. 1st and 10, Flutie from the shotgun. Steps up, Tomlinson on the exact same route that he scored on a touchdown. And this...
I didn't want to let him know how young I was.
1st and 10, Tomlinson, nice cutback. San Diego. Lorenzo Neal, the fullback, is in motion to the right and up the slot. That's LaDainian Tomlinson, and if he had kept his feet, that might have been sick.
So he's bringing his force into the defense.
Drew Brees, the starting quarterback. First game in 6 weeks. Great run already by Tomlinson. As he gets...
7, Sam and Bill.
Thank you very much, JB. Drew Brees drops it off to LaDainian Tomlinson. Tomlinson with a couple of moves on McKenzie. He's run out of bounds for the Chargers. Third down, have to get across midfield for first. Brees fires. Tomlinson, first down. And a big gain. He still fights for extra yardage down to the Green Bay 33. Marcus Anderson took him down. Gain of 21 on the play.
And anytime you match up LaDainian Tomlinson with a linebacker or a strong safety. Watch him come in motion out here and come right over to the side. He's in motion. Now watch, this linebacker here takes off underneath with the tight end and nobody picks him up. He has to adjust back outside, come back.
Season high 4 catches in the game for Riche Caldwell. Tomlinson get for the hole and a tackle that might have saved it. Tomlinson and Neal in the backfield, 2 wide receivers right. Breeze. Tomlinson to the goal line, touchdown! Within 3.
I'm going to tell you something right now, Sam. Drew Brees is for real for this game. Control over playoff destinations.
Here comes defense. They went with a blitz. Sharper is coming. Wide open Tomlinson. He could go all the way. Nobody will catch LaDainian Tomlinson. Touchdown. 68 yards and the Chargers.
You gamble with the blitz and you get the matchup with number 21 on anybody you want.
Wow.
That happens to be Al Harris. Out of the backfield, LT. That's a long.
-3 when you total up the lost yardage. Swing pass, he gets it out of the backfield to LaDainian Tomlinson with his. At the Steeler 5 to the run, and Tomlinson takes it on in. LaDainian Tomlinson busts through the Steeler defense, and the Chargers 4th down.
And what a pickup by Tomlinson. You see there, he comes in and weaves back, just weaves down inside, looks for the big guys when he goes in. What he's looking for is white jerseys.
Now checking out the Steelers before he goes. The Chargers, and here is LaDainian Tomlinson. Looking like the all-pro he is. They finally get him from behind. Mike Logan.
So elusive, and yet he can break tackles. Watch as he comes around, led by Kelvin Garmin, right up inside the block, and then hesitation. And I think that's the thing that makes it different. You see guys have the angle on him, and with a little head move, little stutter step right there, and cuts to the outside, he almost gets around low.
Still to be decided. Hand off, LaDainian Tomlinson takes on the Steelers and breaks it. He's got that unbelievable. See if he can wriggle into that line again. Tomlinson heading down and in. Touchdown for the Chargers. And again, they rally back and are an extra point away from being 7.
Defense, watch, just as he gets the ball, watch him going to hop right straight sideways and then split the defenders and bolt his way into the end zone. That
hasn't played football since a year ago. They just signed him the past week. He was retired, living in Nashville. And here is LaDainian Tomlinson working it out.
History to catch 100 passes while going over 1,000 yards rushing. And a big hole immediately. Tomlinson out to midfield. Team, and they felt better than most receivers in the NFL. Tomlinson to the outside, has the corner, and stumbles inside. And 10. There's O'Neal, the motion man. They pitch it to Tomlinson. He has room once again, and down inside the 5. Rush for 1,000 yards in the same season. 2nd and goal. Tomlinson, touchdown, San Diego.
This is a real good job by the offensive line of the Chargers. Now, they've been really banged up.
And that's CBS Monday, America's most watched network. 2nd possession for the Chargers, and Tomlinson finds a hole where there apparently was none. The Raiders with just 7 yards on offense. Again, flags, a big hole for Tomlinson. He doesn't need much, and he's out
over in this league and win games.
5 of 7 today. Tomlinson, little stutter step, and he has another San Diego 1st down driven for this last game in the regular season. Once again, movement in the line, but no flags, and here's Tomlinson. A huge gain. Dorsett pushed him out of bounds, and he was sick. 1st down for San Diego. Tomlinson sneaks through, another outstanding run, and another San Diego 1st down. Off race at CBSSportsline.com. Tomlinson, a big hole for San Diego. And out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Nnamdi Asomugha pushed him out of bounds and saved a touchdown. A 35-yard pickup from Tomlinson.
This is explosion. It's super protection and blocking at the line. Nice fake outside and fake back inside. That's how he gets those linebackers out of position. Then it's a foot race, and I'll tell you, he's smart. There's a great angle. You see the little fake outside and then step back inside to get players out of position.
They can get another first down if they get it down close to the 2. Quick opener, Tomlinson. And that is a first down. It'll be first and goal. Tomlinson, touchdown, San Diego.
LaDainian is the best I've ever seen. And I'm 50 years old in March. I've seen a lot of him. He's strong, he's fast, he has tremendous vision. You know, when I say the best, you got to think of him. I think Mr. Callahan deserves another shot. Everybody got hurt this year. He did lead a team to the Super Bowl.
Tomlinson, another big gain. What a performance from LaDainian Tomlinson.
He's getting close to the rushing record, folks.
A 32-yard gain.
We are watching something special here. Good block by Lorenzo Neal to spring him. Nice bounce out, and then pure speed by LT. And I'm telling you, this was earlier in the game.